Hello, good evening. It's me, Hubert. This is the stream you've all been waiting for. This is the stream you have all been waiting for. This whole time, you've seen me back there behind Seth. Every stream, and you've been thinking, why is Hubert not the front man? Why is Hubert not streaming? So here I am, I'm streaming. I'm doing the stream now. 100 followers. Thank you all very much for following Seth. But really, you're following me. We all know that. We're going to say hello to the chat. We're going to say hello to that chat. Hello, Bandit. Hello, Bovanoid. Hello, Mike. Hello, Andy. Hello, Glitched. Hello, everybody. I'm Hubert. You've seen me this whole time. You've seen me all the time. You know who I am. I don't need to tell you who I am. Today, I'm just going to eat a lot of fish and humans. Yes, look at my lovely face. Look at my lovely face. This is the Total Shark Takeover. We play my favourite game, Man-Eater. Can we guess why it's my favourite game? I did start a little bit before the stream just to get out of the basic tutorial. We're still in a little bit of tutorial, but you know, we are gonna play some Man-Eater. Mike would let me eat him. You would let me eat you because of my adorable face. Man-Eater is a great game. Man-Eater is absolutely a great game. Such a good game. So, I got to just a bit of the tutorial where it's going to have me eat a bunch of humans, so we can start the stream right with all the humans being eaten. Okay. So, here we go. How is everyone doing? Has everyone had a great weekend? Hello, Book Hobbit. Seth is not on camera. I'm Hubert, as you already know. We confirm we can see the gameplay, please. There's a little bit of glitching on my end. This is the 100 follower special. We're just gonna shark out for a few hours. We've got to eat 10 humans right now. We've got a couple of new emotes that are not about sharks, unfortunately, but there's some bunnies. There's a couple of bunnies in the emotes, if you're a subscriber. And we've changed the channel points a tiny bit today. We're gonna munch up the humans.
While it is well known that sharks feed on mollusks, fish, and seals, less discussed is their propensity to feed on people.
Fear is tasty. Documentary manners. Correct. Fear is delicious. This is a fun thing to do. I do this all the time when I go back to the ocean. Watch this. Watch this. Backflip. Now, I want to get 7 more humans, but they're being a bit scared. They're being a bit wussy. Who inspired the band? I did. I'll pop your rubber dinghy. We'll be safe. We'll be safe in an inflatable flamingo. Oh, it's a unicorn, not a flamingo. I don't know. All these land creatures are the same.
It must be emphasized that this sort of targeted violence is quite unusual for a shark.
Oh,
That shark needs a good whack on their nose. Go get him, Chad.
Oh, Chad. Come on then, Chad. Chad's gonna try and get me.
How you doing this?
Boat combat, you can reach higher places like boat decks using air lunge. Lunge out of the water and bite the humans off the boats. Right, and if they put their laser sights on them, I know, right? We're gonna eat Chad. We're gonna eat. Oh no, did I eat your friend? Smash the boats. Excuse you, shooting me. Get out of here.
Look female to you?
You deserve the first thing you're going to do right now. Jump. You're in my house now, diver. Usually go on boats, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. Can you believe the hubris? Nope, I'm not a hamhead, I'm a black tip reef shark.
Got Chad. Kenny, knock him down, partner.
Oh, you sent another boat. I think, you know, you keep sending these small boats. I think you're going to need a bigger boat.
Hey, we. She put up a fight for sure.
Hubert deserves a medal for getting rid of people named Chad. You're right, Hobbit. Give that medal. They're delicious though. Where's the medal? Dolphins? Wasn't that orcas? It's dolphins. Oh, I've only ever eaten dolphins. It was just one time. Dolphins are a menace. Oh no, it's Derek, is it? Come on then, Derek. Come and get me. Where are you, Derek? Where are you, Derek? Welcome in, Solifis. Hello. Where's Derek? Derek? No, you don't look like a Derek. You look like a Martin. Can I eat them all? May many more followers follow. Thank you very much for saying so. You know what? Seth has been letting me be the streamer this whole time. Probably part of it, right? How is that boat still going? Is there still someone on there? I need to heal. You can heal me. Thank you very much. No. Delicious. Now, Seth did get a capture card today, but we're not using it. We're still going straight from the PS5 using Lightstream because Seth only has a PS5 camera which doesn't work on the laptop. So you wouldn't be able to see me, which would kind of remove the point of this special, wouldn't it?
Oh, look at them teeth. Oh, she gonna make quite a mantelpiece.
Hobbit has redeemed the shark attack rep.
Got us some
Send you
dinner
my shark
coming,
attack.
boys.
Oh. Scaly Pete
Let's
has
get her up
captured
on deck, huh?
Scaly Pete the shark hunter.
On board
We'll do
the
the
Cajun
shark
Queen,
attack rep in a moment.
Scaly Pete looks over the catch of the day.
Yeah, this my daddy's iron, all right. But this ain't the shark. Not the one I was looking for.
How do you know?
How I know? Not big enough. This look like a mega to you.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh, well, looky here. She's
Scaly
on for
Pete
me.
is not a nice man.
Hello! How your mama in there?
Oh, but why'd you do that?
So I can identify her. Next time I see her,
See, now this is Hugo.
when I spear
This is
her.
me. We weren't playing me before. Ah, that's right. You get yours. That's what you get, Scaly Pete.
The tiny pup responds with an instinct for survival.
You'll never want to turn off the camera.
Don't hunt sharks. Get your banger emotes in the chat. And here's the baby shark. I'm not going to do the song, don't worry. Right, we are going to... Book Hobbit has redeemed the shark attack grap. Now, this is a shark attack grap that Seth wrote for me. Seth wrote this for me years ago, and it was used for Shark Week by Sea Life Centre in the UK. So, these are some facts, some wrapped facts about a shark. All right. Now, hold on. I've just forgotten my own song. How did it start? Give me a second. Here we go. All right. Next time you go swimming, there's something you should know. Sharks being misrepresented in films and TV shows. We don't want to bite you when you come in the sea. To our olfactory senses, you are a bit icky. That's facts. Oh, that's facts. We've been in the oceans for 100 million years, and one of our best senses is in our inner ears. We can hear you swimming about a mile away, and if you haven't showered, we're smelling you all day. That's facts. Oh, that's facts. Eating frenzy. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. That is the shark attack rap. I hope you find the facts useful and enjoyable. The one thing you have to know about sharks. One thing you have to know about sharks. If you are in the ocean, pretty much anywhere that you would want to be in the ocean, at least one shark knows you're there. Right? That's truth. At least one of us knows you are there if you are there. And we don't come and bite you. We're your friends. I know this game suggests otherwise, what I'm going to be doing in this game, but it's true. We know you're there and we leave you alone. So what you've got to do is, leave us alone as well. In our home in the ocean. All right. Sharks never bothered you, but a jellyfish did. And dolphins, those fucking dolphins, they come up to you and they do things. They do things, man.
A famous big game hunter once posited that after an animal had tasted human flesh, it forsakes its natural prey in a deadly single-minded search for the most dangerous game.
Cows kill more people per year than sharks per decade. So you want to watch out for bovinoid. That's what you want to keep an eye on. Why do you think he's a mod? He's dangerous. He's scary. Where am I going? I need to get into a cave for safety. I'm gonna eat this turtle. Fear the cow. It avoids the sea anyway. Well, I mean, you're Dutch, so your entire country is based on avoiding the sea. This turtle. So this thing here, this is going to show me, this will lead me the way to my grotto. Down here. Like a safe house.
The shark returns once again to her safe haven.
I mean, potato. You defeat the sea by keeping it away. Alright, now give me a second because it's starting to get dark. I'm going to have Seth go and turn the lights on for us. Seth, can you go and turn the lights on, please? Yeah, alright. No worries. Alright, so he's going to go and turn the lights on for us. And we can just chill here for a second. There we go, that's better. You can see me properly. You build dikes to get rid of the sea. Alright. I can go into the evolution panel. Because this shark evolves really fast. Something in the water around here. Don't tell them about Flevoland. The water holding structures, they are dikes. They are dikes. So we can spend when we eat. Depending on what we eat, you can see in the top right, we get different types of experience which we can spend. But I want to go here. No, I don't. Okay, the chat might be a little bit in the wrong place there. We're going to move the chat. You're going to go... Just, I don't know where to put you, really. It's not really anywhere advantageous to put you. Okay, so I can add evolutions here. Got advanced sonar. You write it as Dyken. Yeah, Dyke is I think Dyke is more Gaelic or Scottish, maybe. Not sure if it's Irish or Scottish.
Exhibiting behavior more common to whales and dolphins, this shark is able to use biosonar to locate potential prey.
Comparing me to a dolphin. If I find you, narrator man, I'm gonna bite you. Oh, my camera's in the way of stuff as well. Right, we are going to move stuff around, actually. We're going to put the chat back in the bottom right. And we're going to put me in the top right. I think that'll be better. It is weird how different words, like how dike that means like a dam or a wall, then also was used. It was used as a pejorative term for a long time for ladies who like other ladies. That's why Twitch doesn't like it, right? Because it's... people will use it as a way to say lesbian, but in an insulting way, in an offensive way, so insulting way. I have to kill catfish, but it means what? It means dam or wall. It's like it's a shame that people ruin words by using them to abuse people. Like, it's more of a shame that people abuse
Killing
people.
a sea turtle carries a criminal penalty of up to $100,000. But sharks are notoriously profligate when it comes to paying fines. Contrary to urban legend, the bull shark cannot live out of water for hours at a time.
I need to find catfish. I like that it tells me what nutrients I'm getting from it if I eat it, by the little colour of it. Wildlife can be hostile. Evade to dodge their attacks. When you see wildlife glow, they are vulnerable. Attack while they are vulnerable. To stun them, press R1 to evade. Okay. You want a Seth appearance on my stream? Mike, you want a Seth appearance? Okay. Now, we can't do this very often, right? It's not... I think you get one per person for the stream, but try not to use it very often, because I'm quite down low. Seth's going to have to kneel down. Seth's old. So it's, you know, this might not be good. I'm going to get out of the way and you can say hello to Seth. Oh. Hi, chat. How are we doing? How's Hubert treating you? Hello. Hello. This would be the shark attack redeem, but it's the me redeem now. Hi. You see, did you hear that? When he stood back up, I'm pretty sure I heard something snap. Are your knees okay, Seth? Are you all right? Are you all right, old man? Right. Wildlife can be hostile. Evade to dodge their attacks. When you see the wildlife glow, they are vulnerable. Attack while they are vulnerable to stun them. Press R1 to evade. And I hope you enjoyed your Seth appearance. Mike? You're the same size or larger than a competitive wildlife. When they are vulnerable, you can thrash them to maintain control. Hold on with your mouth and wiggle. This is actually really accurate description, right? Telling you as a shark, I can give you some insight. This is exactly, we just hold on and we wiggle. That's what we do. And we can focus on a threat. We can knock on. Oh my fucking god! It's an alligator. I'm not a no.
Life expectancy is at half. So, do we have another man-eater we can follow for the remainder of the season?
Oh, that's cold. Glitch wants to know if Seth has lent me the laptop. I have played. There is a game. I can't remember what it was called, but I had good fun. It's another shark game. It's like a multiplayer, like a 4v1,
biological
like Dead by Daylight,
adaptation
but you're a shark.
allows the bull to survive in fresh water.
Let me remember what it's called. Is it Apex? We're going to have a look at what it's called. But yes, Seth has let me play on the laptop. Because there is this game that it's another shark game. It's fun. It's not as good as this one. Fish Food by Daylight, exactly. Now I need to go back there. I need to avoid that crocodile, because that crocodile is a bit too high level for me right now. What's the game called that Seth let me play on his laptop? Depth. It's called Depth. And it's like you are a shark trying to catch the hunters, or you're hunters, or well, divers. Or you're divers trying to find treasure while the shark's trying to eat you. You're bringing me into the store. Are there fish? Are you going to buy some fish? I'm sure they won't kick you out. You can show them the awesome shark streamer that you're watching. There is Tuna. Now, we've also got a dog here right now, so you might hear him scratching or slobbering. He's quite a slobbery dog. His name's Floyd. He might come on camera. He might be more likely to come on camera on a different day. What is this? What is this box? Shall I hit it? Oh, baby shark can't do the tail. That is a big load of resources.
The bull shark will eat just about anything.
A shark and a dog, that's right. Right, I need to eat these catfish. Because otherwise, they are going to be tricking people on dating apps. They go on Tinder. This catfish, they go on, these fish go on Tinder and pretend to be people. Oh, that's a big chunk of meat. These fish, they go on Tinder and they pretend to be humans. Right? This is catfishing. You've heard of catfishing, right? They go on Tinder, they pretend to be humans, and then they lure people to drown them. They are evil. Catfish are just so malicious. Oh no, I have to be old. Seth, you're old, you can do this. Come on. Can you do this one, Seth? Can you go in the game and do this? Because you're old. No? I think it needs the shark to be old. Alright. So, if anyone wants to know anything about the life of a shark, or some, you know, some things like that, or any gossip on other sea creatures, let me know.
Remember, when planning a cemetery, try to avoid high-risk coastal areas.
Now, all the bodies in these graves, they'll still be there. Because we don't like it when they're all... You know, like, imagine you find an apple that's all moldy. you're not going to bite it, are you? You're not going to eat it. So sharks, we're not going to eat any of these. This is like a moldy apple to us. When you have been in the ground for years, you are like a moldy apple to us. There might even be worms in you, like there would be in a moldy apple. It's a perfect analogy, really. Right, let me find more catfish. Do I have to eat the specific catfish, or is it any catfish? Is this counting? I think I have to go and eat the specific catfish. Moldy cheese. Seth told me about moldy cheese. One of Seth's ex-girlfriends used to work in Waitrose on the cheese counter, and they would get cheese and they would drill holes in it and leave the holes out to air. They would cover up the rest of the cheese and just leave the holes out to air, and that's how they get the blue veiny cheese. That's literally it. They just drill a hole in it in normal cheese and leave it out. I need to find Floyd's scratching, if you can hear him. Where are you going, Floyd? I'm going over there. I mean, maybe they inject stuff into it directly, but it's more fun to think that they just drill a hole in it and leave it out. Okay, so there's loads of big red boats, so it's specifically those catfish over there I need to eat. The catfish that are guarded by the giant crocodile. That's what the game wants me to eat. You can't have culture in Waitrose. Waitrose is like... It's not so posh that people get their butler to do the shopping there for them. It's still, you know, people go and do their shopping there themselves. But it's kind of like... It's like the posh supermarket. Hello, Violet Omen. Hello, Lainey. It's me, Hubert. I'm doing the stream for Seth today because this is what people wanted for the 100 followers. Thank you and welcome in. And if you give me a moment, Lainey, we're gonna say something for you. It's Lainey's birthday today, so happy birthday to Lainey. And I'm gonna sing happy birthday for you. You're gonna get a shark singing happy birthday for you. That's got to be the best birthday. How many people have had a shark sing happy birthday for them? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lainey. Happy birthday to you. There we go. That is a happy birthday to Lainey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day and had a fantastic weekend as well. I'm trying to avoid this alligator because I am just a baby shark you do through.
This protein supplement has 0 additives,
And
so the shark
these
doesn't have
catfish
to
I
worry
need
about
to eat
hidden
are being
artificial
guarded
colors or flavors.
by alligators. Come on. Right, let's eat these catfish and try and avoid the crocs. The allicrocs. Give me the catfish. So this is Man-Eater, for anyone who is joining very slowly. It's basically, if you know Hungry Shark, there was a mobile game called Hungry Shark. It's kind of like that, but better. Uh-oh, see, these crocs are getting me while I'm trying to hunt my catfish. This is the game teaching me about there being predators that can even get a shark when the shark's only a baby. No, you need to get off the crocodile, right? But I'm gonna eat some catfish. No, that's a grouper. I'll eat that as well. I'm not picky. But I do need the catfish for the mission. I need 5 more catfish. There's one. Overnight giving advice that probably applies to quite a few women. And men. Maybe don't call men goddess, but if you just be nice to them. Not over the top, though. Don't like gold, don't make it look like you're trying to...
The overhunting of Fawtick's keystone predators has led to a superabundance of catfish, which is just fine by local bully Rosie the alligator.
Rosie the alligator is a bully. We gotta remember that. Right, what's the game want me to do now? I don't have to go and fight Rosie the alligator, do I? Destroy a target.
The muskellunge, or muskie, is a freshwater fish commonly found throughout the Great Lakes region, so I have no idea what it's doing here.
Okay, so we're gonna hunt a muskellunge. That someone, you know what it's doing here. You know what it's doing here, Mr. Narrator Man. You know what people do. They buy an exotic pet. And they can't handle it, so they just think, oh, I'll just throw it in the water where I am. Okay, so we need to go there and do a special muskie. We just killed a normal muskie. But this is a special muskie we need to get rid of over here. Imagine being a terrifying alligator and named Rosie. I mean, a Rosie by any other name would be as scary, right? That's Shakespeare, that is. Just coming around this way. Now, I'm normally better at navigating when I'm swimming, but if I'm in the water and I can like feel everything, I can feel the vibrations and the currents, but so there should be. There's a special muskellunge we're gonna kill. Or maybe it's gonna kill me. Where are you? I'm gonna bite down if we can. I think it's too big to crash. Can't bite down on the door. Can just take little drive bites, swim by. I think drive bite sounds better than swim by. Where are you?
Muskellunge, or muskie, is a freshwater fish commonly found throughout the Great Lakes region, so I have no idea what it's doing here.
So now we can go around. There's some different objectives, right? We can kill a crocodile. I think I'm a bit too low level to kill the crocodile right now. And the alligator. But there's another muskie. And another muskie. We could do them. But we can also go back here and level up. And there's a question mark along the way. Which is probably this one. Smash this.
I have one of those new pop-up tub stoppers at home, and let me tell you, those things are just a magnet for hair and debris.
There's a lot of muskellunge in this bayou. Not just one or two. So they must have had like a breeding pair or something. disoriented a bit. Going down this way. We're going back into our little grotto. I can find where it is. It's behind me. But it's not there. What's going on? Where is it? Maybe it's round the other side. I mean, I'm hydrating I'm hydrating by submerging in the water. I'm letting the water all flow over my gills. Seth just had a hydrate. Seth's drinking water. So I should be able to, if I can remember the buttons. Now I can't. There we go. I'm gonna level up. Oh, now I'm in the way of the bit at the top. Now we can make ourselves look like a tiger. Which is kind of cool. Like a literal tiger shark. We can upgrade the sonar. So we don't have any new abilities yet. It's all locked. So we're going to leave it. We're going to save up. But we're going to look like a tiger. Now, we can do this in real life, sharks. We just choose not to. We're not that vain, but we can just, like, go and hide in a cave and change our color, change what we look like. It's really easy to do, but you have to be in the water in a cave. But it's true, we can do it. So I think right now my objective is just to just level up, right? It's just do everything here and like completion. It's quite sandboxy. And like I said, if anyone wants any gossip on other sea creatures, like I keep saying, dolphins are dicks. I don't want to talk too much about dolphins because I will get vexed, you know? Everyone loves dolphins, but they're just... It's a fact. Yeah, I'm about to go the wrong way there. But I can tell you about the life of a shark. I can tell you gossip on other sea creatures. Manatees. So, you know how I just told you that sharks, we can actually change our color like this, right? Now, manatees can change their shape. Manatees can change their shape. And you don't hear about mermaids anymore, because mermaids were manatees, right? Manatees, they looked like really, they made, you know, half their body. It was a weird thing. Like, everyone thought there was, you know, we were all worried about them for the period that they did this. They, like, decided they wanted to be looking like the top half of a human and the bottom half of a fish. You know, it was a bit weird. We did have an intervention. But they did it. And they liked, you know, they liked basically getting humans to think that they were beautiful ladies. And it turned out the bottom half was fish, which isn't very practical for a human. You know, you might think it's attractive, but we don't, you know, fish don't, there's nowhere for you to put it, you know? If you're a human, you can't do anything with a half fish lady. But they just thought it was really funny to do it. There was some, you know, like I said, we thought there was something a bit weird about them. Sea stars, like a starfish. I mean, the thing about sea stars is they're lazy. Okay, they just don't want to do anything. They're really lazy. They just sit there. Oh, there's a propagator above me. You don't want to be near that. sea stars are just lazy. They're just lazy. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. I worked with a sea star once, and I mean, like, they came in and showed up, but they just didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. Hello, Mr. James Ether. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for correcting yourself. It is every shark. It is the total shark takeover. So everything is shark. Mr. James Ether streams usually on Friday evenings, but he's changing it up a bit because he's being very sociable on Fridays at the moment, so he can't really stream on them. Will you be streaming this Sunday, James? So someone asked about, so sea stars are just lazy, and I worked with a sea star once, and they were the laziest, and they just wouldn't fly. Like, he did nothing, and they just wouldn't fly. So lazy. What else have I been asked about? Sea pancakes. Sea pancakes, they're good with a little bit of syrup on them, if you get them. Stingrays are sharks. You've asked about stingrays. Stingrays are sharks. But they don't sting. So of course I'm going to like stingrays because they're sharks. It's interesting that you asked about that. They are sharks. And it's that weird thing because people aren't scared of them, right? But they're sharks. The stingrays like police. Right, we killed that muskie. So we're just swimming around trying to kill we've got to kill all the big predators in the area so that this is our area. We're not sure what day yet you'll decide. Okay, good to know. Just keep us updated. Go and follow Mr. James Ether if you don't know Mr. James Ether. No, we don't. We're still a baby shark, we do. So we don't want to go near the alligator, as I say, as the alligator bites me. We need to level up a bit before we can take on the alligator. What we want to do is go to that one. We can track it. And we can just pick up these. This is just very like open world or open ocean. Swimming around. Being a shark and bite. What just attacked me? Was that alligator? It's following me. This fucking alligator is following me. But I also, there is a TV show called Stingray that's quite good as well as, you know, stingrays are sharks, so obviously I like them because they're sharks. But there's a TV show called Stingray, which is quite good as well. If you know Thunderbirds, it's like by the same people as Thunderbirds, and it's about a submarine. I mean, I guess it's more about the people who pilot the submarine, but Stingray is a submarine. And there's a mermaid in that. There's a mermaid in that. It's obviously one of the manatees who just didn't get the memo, but it's a bit weird to, you know, get your jollies by tricking humans into thinking it would be fun to be with a half-fish lady. But Stingray's pretty good. If you can find it anywhere, you should watch it. It's puppets. They call it Super Marionation. Just like Captain Scarlet and Thunderbirds and Joe 90. I miss Joe 90. I didn't see Joe 90. But I like Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet. I really like Mysterons in Captain Scarlet. You know, like, we are going to destroy all the Earth men. You know, I mean, you don't have to worry about sharks. Like I said before, we don't really care about biting humans that much. Most of the time when a shark bites a human, it's like we're kind of saying hello, and we're trying to maybe check out what you are. But unfortunately, you're quite friendly, and a lot of sharks don't get that. But normally we're not going to bother. living, or I am living. Domino's is almost hit. What's on your pizza, Mike? I hope it's a little bit of human. A little bit of human on your pizza. That would be. I mean, we don't eat humans. Not really. Not deliberately inserted. We don't try to. I need to go back to the grotto. All the way over there. We can fast swim. Fast swim back to the grotto. Mr. Gingy for Love Stingray. And you see my favourite, well, Seth's favourite. My favourite was Stingray, right?
And we should expect much angst, ennui.
We got a trophy for growing up. Here, I'm now not Baby Shark, I'm now Teenage Shark. Mike got 1 meat lovers, 1 shawarma, and a bunch of chicken strips. That's it. You know, I'm trying to think what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm thinking maybe some seal. Maybe a little bit of seal with some tagliatelle. I think Seth's just going to have like buttered chicken. I might have a little bit, just a treat, you know, just a bit of seal as a treat. Wait.
The shark returns once again to her safe haven.
Seal with a kiss from a rose. Right, 3rd cave, feminism. I need to visit the Dead Horse Lake Grotto. But I also need to see about leveling up. Is anything unlocked? No, we've still only got the sonar. So we'll go and see. We need to get to another grotto. Over there, that's quite far. I think we're going to have to jump. We're going to have to breach the water and jump over here. Now we were going to put a flip command because I can do this. Just do a flip. But we didn't have time to put the command. But if you want me to do a flip, if you want me to breach the water and do a flip, then I will, because it's pretty fun to do. Some acrobatics, and you can tell me if you want me to, like, you know, I'm following the quest a little bit, but if you want me to go on, you know, hunt humans or do anything specific that I'm able to do at this time in the game, you know, let me know. But at the moment, I'm just gonna, you know, have fun, bite stuff, follow the main quest a little bit. James is going to have pizza when he gets home, chicken and margarita. So you're going to have a lady, you're going to have pieces of lady on your pizza. It's margarita, is that what you're saying? You know, I understand, I don't know if this is true. You trust my shark instincts on this one, Boganoid, because I know what, you know, because I'm an actual real shark. So I know what's going on. Do you know, a margarita pizza, this might not be true. But as far as I know, margarita pizza was named after a princess because there was a competition to make a pizza specially for her, and everyone was trying to do the fanciest. Oh, she's a princess, she's gonna want fancy, she's gonna want all this fancy rare stuff on it, and this one man just made this cheese pizza for her, and that was her favorite, and so we won the competition. And that's why it's a margarita pizza. What is my take on shark grip? Shark representation in media is generally a little bit shit, you know. Now, the guy who did Jaws, did Peter Benchley do Jaws? Was it Peter Benchley? He apologized anyway. I know Steven Spielberg did, but they apologized for the film because. And I appreciate that, right? Because it misrepresents. You know, it's a horror movie where they just made the monster be a shark, right? And that's okay because you do that. There are horror movies where the monster's people, but where in a horror movie where the monster is a person.
The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater.
People don't then go, oh, let's go out and kill all people because a person was the bad guy in this horror movie, so all people must be scary. But when you make a horror movie where the bad guy is a shark, that's what happens. people go, oh, let's go and kill all the sharks, like the sharks are monsters. So I appreciate that there was an apology. You know, he did make a public apology, and the entire shark world government of sharks appreciated that. We love that, but you know, then people keep representing
of industrial
sharks
pollution and sewage wastewater, Dead Horse Lake was designated a Superfund site in 1996.
So this is full of sewage. I'm swimming in people's piss and shit right now. Which happens, right? You pollute the sea, and then we've got to swim in it. You know? It's just, you know, just imagine if every time I took a shit, I threw it on your streets. You know? But, yeah, so the thing that really annoys me, so I'm not bothered about things like Jaws and fictional media, because something's got to be the bad guy, and sometimes you make people the bad, you know, you make people the bad guy more often than sharks. I will come to Sharky and Jaws in a minute, because I think that's I love that. But, in terms of, what I actually dislike documentaries, and it's more American documentaries, right? It's more American documentaries that really are the problem with shark representation, right? You will have people in the water, and a shark that's not even going to do anything to them just comes swimming up and swims past, right? These sharks, it's not going anywhere. They're in no danger. There's like 50 feet between them and the shark. But then they start using all these fast camera cuts and doing some dangerous music like bum 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 bum, and then nothing happens. And they're just using the documentary to just make us look like monsters. And you know, and because people think documentaries are real. People know that movies are just movies, but people think documentaries are real. And so when they do that sort of trickery, when the shark is not even interested in he's not even going to wave at the people, he's just swimming past, and people make out like this horrible, you know, like it was this super dangerous situation, but it was never going to be. It's like if you're sitting in your house and a car drives past, and the documentary narrator's like, here we have a human sitting in their house, but a dangerous car is coming. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Cars run over humans every day. This human sitting in their house is at great risk from the car driving. You know, that's the equivalent, right? That's what it would be like. So, you know, I don't appreciate that. But again, there are some documentaries. There was one that made a point about showing how music can change and how these tricks are done, right? They showed a group of sharks swimming out of the murk. A group of sharks were swimming out of the murk, and they put the Jaws theme tune to it, and it was like, oh my god, this looks scary. Even I thought it looked scary. But then they put instead something like Ode to Joy to it, instead, the same footage, and it gives it a complete, like, the music makes all the difference. If you put scary music to almost anything, you're going to be scared by it. But if you put nice music, you're not going to be scared. So your next question about Sharky and George. The crime busters of the sea, best representation of a shark. Best representation of a shark. Sharky, the crime buster of the sea. And his friend George, I think George was a flounder. So, I really appreciated Sharky and George. Oh, I didn't quite make that jump. Sharky and George is a great show. And again, it's another one, if you haven't seen it, go and find it. Go and find Sharky and George. Oh yeah, well, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started. You know, it actually happened to me once. I met this girl. I was out in the ocean. I met this girl, and we were hitting it off. And then suddenly, this man in a wetsuit just stuck a camera in my face. I was like, "What? You think I can just do it now? No, fuck off. You know, leave us alone." I was like getting my riz on, and come on, I need to get over this. I need to jump over this barrier. Breach, I'm swimming fast. Breach, and there we go. you know what I mean? We don't consent to being filmed when we're doing that stuff in nature. You wouldn't do it to a person. Well, you might, but you'd be recognised as being really bad if you did. Hello, Chop. Welcome in. It's me, Hubert. Seth is here, but this is my stream today. How are you doing, Chop?
A quiet space is the ideal stage for the shark to meditate and harness her pure potentiality.
Alright, what's the quest? We need to get revenge and eat 10 humans at Flamingo Joe's. We need to get 10 groupers and destroy 1 barracuda. Ooh, barracuda. Can we level up? Have we got anything new that we can level up to? Any new organs? No. So we're going to carry on. This is our new... Look at all this trash, right? Look at all this trash. Just imagine if I was, you know, throwing all this stuff in your living room. You know? It's disappointing. Very disappointing. Shop, thank you for the 15 stream streak. It's very much appreciated. And the shark dancing is even more appreciated. Thank you. 15 streams in a row. It's good. So let's, you know, I can give some like lighter gossip. I feel like we got a bit heavy on a couple of the last questions. So if you want, I can give like
Shark versus dolphin, orca versus giant squid, boat versus pylon. When establishing dominance, the contest is usually a deadly one, with survival as the prize.
Now, most sharks wouldn't be able to just stay still like this as well. You know, sharks better. We breathe more easily if we keep moving. Unlike humans, like if you keep moving, you just end up puffing up. You need to sit down. Sharks, we kind of need to.
In certain animal
better off.
communities, albinos may be excluded from groupings or rejected.
Albino barracuda. Right, shall we go and eat some humans? I mean, I still don't think I can take on this.
Although the barracuda isn't prized as a commercial fish by humans, bull sharks will eat just about anything.
Oh yeah, he's level 8. Let's get away a bit. We'll come back for these crocs. These crocs and alligators, they're a bit too high. Alright, so there's a bunch of humans. Come up and we can light in the surface. They don't suspect anything. Because, you know, this is a bayou. You wouldn't expect a shark in this bayou. I'm only here because Scaly Pete killed this shark's mum and ripped me out of her belly. Which is gross, right? No wonder this shark is pissed off. So they're all up there having a party. I'm going to have to jump now. Okay. I can't quite jump back. I don't know. I think. You just go up here like this. Now I did this once, and it didn't go very well. It's not very comfortable. Like we can do it, but we rather not. It's nice that they've made themselves warm for me with the fire. Thank you, Mr. James Uther, for being here. Enjoy the rest of your trip home. I hope there aren't any sharks doing what I'm doing right now, flopping up onto the land to eat people on the rest of your journey.
While it can be fun to explore the land, it's always best for sharks to stay wet and oxygenated.
Now you might be able to hear some snoring. Set is awake and attentive. It's Floyd, the French bulldog, who's here. If you hear snoring. Okay, so let's get up there. Slowly suffocating. I eat people.
Having evaded justice for her heinous crimes, the shark is now the subject of a bounty.
Got a regular there, Flamingo Joe's. You say it's a tourist
Now
trap.
the humans are out.
But it's the only place to get a decent Sazerac that don't have me on their do not serve list.
They're actually getting close, so find something to eat. Health is a bit low. Try this catfish. Like I said, catfish, nasty. They're weird like manatees. They just like tricking humans into thinking they're gonna get laid. But they've just upgraded what the manatees were doing for the digital age. Instead of transforming themselves like the manatees did, they use fake photos on things like Tinder.
No sign of her.
Oh, they've lost me. Oh no, they found me again. I'm almost dead. They've got guns. It's not. It's kind of cheating. Still going to be hunting me.
Catching me. I know it.
Stuff is well.
The battle is over, but the war goes on.
I realized there were two barracuda.
Of the grotto enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and effectiveness.
Got new evolutions. I have. I'm saying I have. I can upgrade the sonar think we're okay with that right now. So we want to kill 10 groupers and 1 barracuda. Specific ones. Also something over here. Can we smash this grate maybe? Because that's where the groupers are. What's that? Birds of Passage, the local celebration of the flamingo's annual migration, has recently devolved into tourists drunkenly harassing the birds. Welcome back from your lurk, Mike. How is your pizza? I'm gonna need to eat something. Otherwise I'm gonna die.
The shark uses lipids
Now
from
we're
high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror.
I need to eat a bit more. You. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you having a romantic paddle boat ride? Whoops. Oh, is it definitely a shark? Is it? Oh,
Bull sharks display a remarkable lack of fear when approaching boats or ships.
quite delicious, you know. So if we go back down this way, we've got the quest to eat groupers.
The natural lateral movement of the shark's head allows her to more precisely locate potential prey.
Where's it going? So we're going to carry on down this way. You can keep taking the opportunity if you want to. I don't mind answering questions. Just know that if they are sensitive questions, I might get a little vexed, but I'm not getting vexed at you. I'm getting vexed at, you know, the situation and how people treat the ocean and how some other ocean life, such as dolphins, are just assholes. So the groups are behind that grate. And we're gonna have to jump over this again. Oh, I can't jump over it. Where? There. Okay. What happened there? Just flipped over. Come on. It wouldn't be this hard in real life. I've jumped high ropes. There we go. So where do we need to go? Just up here on this side. There's a landmark here as well. So there.
We appreciate the grant from Sunshine Solutions that made this show possible. We'd also like to remind viewers that mass cloning and gene editing for today's military is safer than ever.
You see, there's a little bit there that explains why in the game maybe the shark is evolving and stuff, right? Because obviously humans are messing with cloning and gene editing. And there's some pollution around. So That's why this
Catfish are
shark is able
cavity
to
nesters, so
evolve
mind your
the way it
crevices.
Smash this one. I'm down here. Species. Oh, there's a croc in here. There's two. I might be able to take on one. Three! There's three crocs. There's three. There's like three crocs right here.
Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water.
It's just up there. The gator has AIDS, as in helped, not as in disease. Still eat 8 more noodles. That's a catfish. Eat it anyway.
The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes.
There's only one.
when feeding.
Uh-oh, it's got me. I'm gonna give it a try. Do this. Are clownfish funny or do they taste funny? Listen, so this is a thing for humans about appearance, you know? You called them clownfish, we didn't call them clownfish. We called them orange guys, that's what we called them. You called them clownfish. I know, somehow you think they look like clowns. So, they're not, well, I mean, they can be funny, like anyone can be funny. Maybe, you know, you can get a clownfish that does some good jokes. But, you know, and they taste alright. I don't think humans would like eating them, so don't eat a clownfish. But, you know, I have it on good authority that Nemo's mum was delicious. Have I ever ate? Of course I've ate a sea turtle. Sea turtles, like, to us, they're like walnuts, right? That's what a sea turtle is.
The bull shark demonstrates the importance of getting enough minerals in her diet.
I've lost the groupers. There's one. But it's not one of the ones that I need to eat. So sea turtles, you know, sea turtles are like, they're kind of a staple. Like, but you wouldn't have them all the time, because you wouldn't have a walnut all the time, right? Because you have to crack it open. So you wouldn't have, if you were a shark, you were a shark. Like, you can do it, and they're really nice, but it's just a hassle. And, you know, some people might think about, oh, but what if it's an endangered species? You're still going to eat it? Yeah, because it's not us who's endangered, it's you. You know, we eat respectfully, and we don't overdo it. You know, sharks never made a species go extinct just because they were delicious. You know? I'm looking at you, anyone who ever ate a dodo. Where are these go? Oh, okay, so there's that alligator. Is it coming down here? It's a wolf. It's just not fair. 2 level 8 alligators. Alligators. Just wanna eat some groupers. I need 7.
The shark's movements are supple and precise. Several grouper have made a home near the retired nuclear cooling towers. This is a great opportunity for the shark to test the theory that exposure to gamma rays gives you superpowers.
Oh no, am I going to turn into like the Incredible Hulk now? Do I have to use a green colour scheme? I like this one. You see, there's a turtle. It's only a little one. So this game doesn't represent it very well. Like how you have to crack into the shell. I mean, it kind of did there. You kind of saw that the shark had to sort of push a little bit to bite it. What's this one here? What are we doing here? More groupers. To my left. To my left, to my left. What's that one? A barracuda? Let's get it. Or not. Where's it gone? He's got off. It's not as bad as the cops though. Not as barracudas, but we can't do cops. It's safe to swim in this. No! It's not. That answered that question. There's a chest over there. Big XP box.
Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks.
Oh, no. You are superfluous to our requirements. Said no. Let's get rid of this barricade since it's been over.
The bull swings her tail.
As well, Movinoid must appreciate this. This character's watched the shark. That must feel like... Oh!
The predator
croc
is
got me.
reduced to vulnerable prey.
Well, that's fine, we can just respawn. Imagine
As
dying.
one can see,
I don't have to imagine
routine,
it, I just did.
micro practices of risk management haven't really been effective in cleaning up this area.
Haven't got any new...
It's sites like these that can really
upgrades.
challenge a person's faith in endless progress and development.
So we've got to go back and jump over that again. Get these movements. Try and avoid the other predators and just keep the prey. Unless the croc hasn't been. It's gone. This game is getting me hungry. This game is definitely getting me really hungry. Right, so that bit's done. We know there's a chest. Should we go for this chest? We'll go for that. And then maybe the humans. Need to eat 8 more humans in this area. Just gonna do a drive-by. I'm not gonna go hunting because we're just gonna, you know, anything that gets in the way. We're gonna eat.
Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake.
Let's mark this. Oh. I still want that as an alligator common. Let's try this again. So you kind of got to be on the move, right? And be careful when it glows. That means it's going to do a big attack. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm going to have to go and eat something. It's catfish. Why is there always got to be something when I'm trying to have a one-on-one fight? There's always got to be some other little fucker. Oh my god.
400 million years of evolution, and yet the shark
Like I
is
said in
eaten
my
by
rap,
someone's
400 million
future
years.
luggage.
That's how long we've been here. 400 million years. That was very close. If that little if that barracuda hadn't...
Fish higher on the food chain are more mobile,
I blame the
able
barracuda.
to traverse a variety of waters.
Interrupting our private flight.
Dead Horse Lake plays host to the city's working poor, who come despite its frequent water quality alerts.
I need to be bigger and faster. Oh my god, who's that? Right. I know you're not the same barracuda. So. Get back here. Oh, and just, we are going to raid out later. Seth forgot to change the raid message. Hi Kizzy, welcome in. How are you doing? It's me, Hubert. As you can see, having a good time eating people. How's your hair? Seth told me you were going to be getting something done with your hair, which is, you know, sharks don't need to worry about that. So what is all that? That's the humans. Alright, let's go and eat these humans. And look, you've got, there you go, Bovenwood is using, so those two bunny, Vieira, emotes, Seth made, they are Isala's Final Fantasy 14 characters. Your hair is good. That's good. Like, here's a question. So everyone's been asking me questions about being a shark. And I just thought I never even asked Seth about being a human. When you get your hairs cut, does it hurt? That you're literally getting a bit of you cut off. Like, if someone cut off my fin, I mean, then I'd be fucked. So right? It would hurt. Is that like, what's that like with your hair? When someone cuts off your hairs, is it painful? Sharks don't know these things. They don't have to. You're imagining a woolly shark. No, there could be one out there somewhere. If you think there has been a woolly elephant at some point, right? And elephants are kind of like land sharks. They're like big and grey. Oh, this shark is grey. Like, I respect elephants. They're like, you know, maybe they're more like land whales. But then there is a whale shark. So maybe, we need to eat 2 more humans.
sophisticated wildlife management
And
has
I'm
never
going
been
to
a
leave
priority
these
in
last
Port
two
Clovis.
alive,
And so,
or this
amateur
last
hour
one.
begins.
Go home and tell everyone what you saw. Uh-oh, we're being hunted. See, this is what I mean. All I did was have something to eat. You know? Imagine if you had something to... Imagine if you ate, if you as a human, you ate a cow, and then a whole bunch of cows with sniper rifles and laser sights came out. You know? Who is Seth? Probably not. Seth is really old. I'm telling you now. Like, you don't think he is. You don't think Seth is old.
I just know she's there.
But, because, like, you can't tell. Humans struggle to tell if someone's old sometimes. You have this whole thing, like, you know, if they've got no hairs left, or the hairs they've got left are, like, have gone grey, and if all their teeth are gone, then maybe they're old. And if they, you know, if their skin looks like it and their face looks like an elephant's ass, that's how you know that a human's old. But that's not always
The
what an old human
scourge of the
looks like.
swampland.
It
Bayou
does not
Willie.
hurt when they cut off your hair. Okay, that's good. Bayou Willie. Right, exactly. They're not going for the alligator. This is the other thing, right? Like, you got alligators, and there are some alligators in, like, Florida that are, like, an institution, and you get in trouble if you even look at it the wrong way, because it's like, oh, this is the lovely alligator of this place.
The marine predator displays little caution.
But they wouldn't
as
do that with a shark.
situation further escalates.
Bioelectric, but I can be bioelectric now. I can evolve to be bioelectric. It releases electricity, stunning nearby targets, and it's useful against all foes. Defeat more bounty hunters. We collect the whole set. So this is because I ate Bayou Willie. He was easy. He went down so easy. I say as I get killed by his friends. But Bayou Willie just went. You know? I didn't even realize I killed him. I thought I was killing just some person. It was Bayou Willie.
The water's murkiness or turbidity.
Okay, so I know it,
significantly
Overnoid,
raise the
that I
risk
don't
of a
get to
shark
eat your
attack.
Willie. Okay. It's good to know. I wasn't going to, but it's good to know. So I can have bioelectric teeth. I can now have bioelectric teeth. This evolution releases an electrical charge each time you bite, giving you lightning teeth. This is a thing that real sharks can do. We don't, right? Because we kind of, like, you know, we've been around 400 million years. It's kind of played out, right? So we don't do this. We don't, you know, bioelectrify our teeth, but we can. We just choose not to because it's just like, it's a bit passe now, right? It's a bit passe. Look at those teeth. You know, those rows of teeth. Just think how much meat, you know in restaurants, but now I've changed them. Like, I prefer the look of the normal teeth, right? But now we've got the bioelectric teeth. They're going to be better for the gameplay. But imagine if you had teeth like this, right? You know, in America, it's mostly in America, they do those whole things where they put a giant steak in front of you and they say, if you can eat this in 20 minutes, then it's free. And what usually happens is you end up having to go to hospital just for trying. But if you had teeth like this, you could just do that. You could eat a steak like that in like 5 minutes, never mind 20 minutes, you know? I still need to eat
Since the
one more food now,
mid-20th century, an increasing number of oceanographers have warned about uncontrolled development of the sea.
I know, right? It's just a smile. People see the sharp teeth and they think it's like a kind of, it's the prejudice of fear, you know? You see something like sharp teeth and you think, what if those sharp teeth bit me? And so just because you're scared of if they do bite you, you think they are going to bite you, I say as I
But I
hear.
think it's probably a bad idea
But
to get in the middle of flamingos' natural migration cycles. Just saying.
there's an objective here to destroy.
A school of barracuda frequents the waters around Trash Island, where they enjoy a steady diet of hypodermic needles and used pregnancy tests.
Right, now I got here, I think, before. In fact, what I'm going to do, because I was focusing on trying to get the groupers when I was back here, we're going to go back here, because there was something I could do back there. Let's mark it on the map so it's easy not to... And it appears on my radar at the top, so it's easier not to get lost. We're like level 7. We're almost the same level as the crocs.
The barracuda is an ambush hunter, capable of speed bursts of up to 35 miles per hour.
Oh, Kizzy. Kizzy, while you're here, make sure you're still watching. Tell me you're still there. I know this is a really polluted water. Get that. Is he still there? Okay. This is for you, Kizzy. Watch. Watch this. I did a flip. Chains get right in the way of jumping over this shit. Why did they put the chains there? There's a thing I can do under this grate, but I almost did when I was down there before. But I wanted to go back and get the blueprints, and then I forgot to come back in. I didn't know about this. I think it's just another way it's the same area. This is just like... It's weird to say, it might sound weird to say to some of you because you're humans, and, you know. But this is a really chill game. You know, you're just chilling, swimming, being a shark. It's just chill. You know, the thing about grates, the thing about those grates is, you know, humans put them there because they don't want us going in our own water. So we just smash them. It's kind of a waste of everyone's time. Just don't put the grates there. I'm enjoying my stream. Well, you know, my actual... Obviously, I've been on the streams before.
The hungry predator hones in on her quarry.
Not properly, not actually having the stream, and you know, I think that's what's going on. Just get off of this croc. Come on, do it. You could do a 24/7 and make it. And I killed one. That's my first alligator. So now I can kill the alligators. Maybe if it was 2 at a time, I would have still been dead. Right, now where am I? Going the right way. Go down here. It's a barracuda, we can do that. Barracuda. So there's a bit somewhere deep inside these tunnels. Here. Oh, it's not where I thought it was. Oh, fucking alligator. It's not where I thought it was. It's just another way out. It's further along.
Bull sharks are known to make clever use of their hydronautical appendages.
Just tail whipping them in the face. It's super effective. But I'm not a Pokemon, don't stick me in a ball. Are we all appreciating the close-up of me on this whole stream? You can see creepers there. Yeah, I need to get a snap. You know, there's something in sleep streams though, isn't there? There are weird people out there. I mean, no, oh, sorry, I don't mean weird people. There are people out there who will watch a sleep stream, you know? So, and if it's a dog like Tifa, I think she'd get away with it. She could just do this. She wouldn't have to do anything. Like, it's weird how much the Truman Show correctly predicted about reality TV and streaming and stuff. So we can basically get out of these tunnels by jumping, but I made a mistake because it's here. I thought it was over here. I think I have to go into a different hole. Yep. Okay, I've got a bit lost now. I think it's down here. Not, but there's another alligator, but there's also a barracuda. Can I just have a one-on-one, please? Oh, it is here. I can reach up out here, do a flip. Okay, but I wanted to do the flip over the wall and get out. There we go. And we're out. And we're on the other side of this now. So we've got a killer barracuda there, and more groupers there, and these are all people. The shark fin ones, they're all people, you know. And Kisala appreciates the flips. And I'm not even a Jedi. Excuse me, I bet you've never had a shark sneeze before, so that's something new. You can cross that off your bucket list. Go through this grate. Mike has got to go and do some last minute race practice. Well, enjoy your race practice. And let's see you. I will see you on Wednesday. I won't be on the camera. It'll be Seth again. But I will see you. Because I will be. Well, I'll be on the camera, but at the back. Like where Creepers is. You can see Creepers behind me. Hope your race goes well, Mike. There's another alligator there. I do my own theme song for free. I just enjoy it, you know? And the redeem for today is set to come and say hello, but everyone can do it once, but I encourage you not to do it too much, because like I said, when someone did it, Seth is old, and you might hear his knees crack, because we're low down. We're like on a low table. You have to crouch to come and show his face and say hi.
I would like to assure the Antolini crime family that this footage will in no way be used in the final edit of our program.
It's the snitch parking lot. This is where you park your car if you're a snitch. Oh, are they tasty? You see, we can bite at them, but it's like I said earlier when we found the graveyard that ran into the ocean. It is like a moldy apple. Like if you have been dead for a long time, you're like a moldy apple with a worm in it. We don't want to eat you. You don't get anything. No, Mike. I think it was Mike who redeemed it before, actually. Yeah, Mike redeemed it. Maybe he wanted to make sure that Seth was still here and I hadn't eaten him or something. I would never eat Seth. So I need to eat humans around here. Just one more. Let's have this one.
I wouldn't know him from Adam. If he kill another fisherman, that's between them and him, yeah?
That's kind of where I need to go for this. Right, now where do we need to? Welcome back, Mr. James Ether. You had a phone call from your parents. How are your parents? I hope they are well. Did you tell them all the ocean facts that you've been learning? Oh, Sala wants a stretch. Seth can stretch, but, you know, I'm the streamer, so I'm gonna need to do a stretch as well. So, we're gonna stretch this arm, and stretch out, and we're gonna stretch the tail. Okay, oh, sorry, I just flashed you by accident. That wasn't on purpose. There we go. So there's stretch. Oh, and stretch, Kizzy wants a Seth appearance. Okay. And hello. You can kind of see me. There we go. Hi. How are we all doing? This is me. Instead of the Hubert appearance, instead of the Hubert biting the camera, I considered doing a Seth attack, lunging and biting the camera, but that would just be a bit too weird, I think. Hope you're enjoying Hubert. Bye. You see, Seth's now taking like ages to get back up on the sofa because he's old. Right? Now we told you before when I did the shark attack rap, sharks have been in the oceans for 100 million years. Seth's been around longer than that. That's how old Seth is, you know? Oh, what is buying? So high is shark in Dutch, right? What is buy? There, but there's sneaky barracudas around as well. I don't want to fight an alligator while there's a barracuda. Thrash him. You just bite down and wiggle. That's what you do in real life as well. If you want to thrash, bite and wiggle. Very effective. If you're gonna learn shark fu, you have to master the bite and wiggle. And it does help. There's a song, isn't there? There's like humans had a song in the 90s about like wiggle wiggle. There's an albino. So the albino the albino fish have mutagens in them that help with like weirder mutations later on. Bai is bay. So at high bai,
folds at the entrance
as
of
both
the
Noid
shark's
just said,
nostrils allow them to identify elusive odors.
it's shark bay. Smack the alligator in the face with my tail. Oh, miss. I'm gonna be eating good tonight to kill this alligator. Uh-oh. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna have to go and find some food. The wrong way. Have I still got to do... How many groupers do I have to do? Are they gone? Have we done it? No, didn't get any.
Depending on its mood, a shark can be slow and cunning or quick and terrifying.
You know, some sharks can be both at the same time. They can be slow and cunning while being terrifying. Look, I don't want to fight barracudas and alligators at the same time. You wait your turn. Now there's two alligators. This might not go well. Not neither of them is even the one that I've already almost killed as well. Let me eat. Let's get some help. Snack. Little snacks. Oh no.
Pity.
There was 3 of them
shark
on
really popped on screen.
Really popped on screen. Are you trying to be funny, Mr. Narrator? Sometimes I like this narrator, but sometimes
Dead Horse Lake has reawakened candid public debate about human progress.
We need to go back in there. We just need to hope that 3 alligators don't like jump us at the same time. And you know how to tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile, right? You all know that. Because a crocodile will see you later, but an alligator will see you in a while. That might not make sense to people who aren't funny. Where was the hole for this? For these tunnels? I thought it was like here. No, yeah, it makes yeah. So there's a thing where it's like a. I don't know where it came from, but it used to be a thing that you would say, "See you later, alligator." And then the other person would say, "In a wild crocodile." But the actual real way, so the snouts are different, and alligators have teeth towards the back that are like sticking out. Like, I think it's their 4th tooth on each side on an alligator is outside of their mouth. Hello, Bananakin. Well, can we get a shout out for Bananakin? My name is Hubert Banana. I don't know if you have, if you remember me from when you've been in here before, because I'm normally just behind Seth, and people can do a redeem for me to attack the camera. But because people love me, Seth said for 100 subscriber, not 100 subscribers. If Seth had 100 subscribers, he would be minted. Seth said for 100 follower special, I was going to do a stream. So that's why we're doing the full shark takeover, and I'm playing my favorite game, which is Man-Eater, which you can understand why it's my favorite game. You know? Nana was playing some lockdown protocol last night with Missy, and it's an interesting game. It's an Among Us type, it's like a traitor hidden role, do the tasks while someone's trying to sabotage your game. It looks very interesting. I'm not going to try, because there's still like 4 alligators in the barricades. I'm just going to try and eat the creepers and dodge the other predators. That's what I think is best right now.
Muscle contractions.
So everyone go and give Banana a
electrical activity imperceptible to humans, but not to a shark.
He is the chosen one. He is said to be the one who's going to fight the thing. Right, we should be able to get out. We've eaten 10 Rupas in here. And then we need to just come and eat the barracuda there, and then these are more places where we're going to eat good smell part of the game. Even though we don't really eat humans in real life, as I've said. It's I like the screams. The fish don't scream, but the humans do. I appreciate that in this game. Alright, so we want to do a big flip over that and get that license plate, which is going to be difficult. I think maybe from this side it's easier because there's a better run. Okay, maybe I need to be a bit of a bigger shark to get it. We're going to try one more time. So anyone coming in, if you're not familiar with this game, it is kind of like... No, yeah, you're right, both, mate. Thank you for the disclaimer. Like I was saying earlier, you don't, sharks. We don't care. We don't, most of the time we just see you. Like if you are in the ocean, there is a good chance that at least one shark knows you're there, and we leave you the fuck alone because we just don't care. We don't care until you bother us. But in the same way, like most of you probably play games where you're running around shooting people, and you probably don't do that in real life, right? But as I say, yes, so this game, it's like if you ever played Hungry Shark on mobile, this is like that, but better. And like in 3D. And we can do this full tail whip once you guys see, which is just fun. Bovanoid has never shouted anyone off a human in real life. Exactly. Just because it's in a game, it doesn't mean it's in real life. Unless it's Sword Art Online, and then if you die, you die. What's that? What's your name? Oh, just a mustache. A little level 1, and you think you can take on a level 7 shark. You should eat exactly. You know, me eating. Are you going to eat a human, Kizzy? Is that this game? Playing this game does make me hungry. Like I said it before. I'm going to say it again. This game makes me hungry. What is over here? A landmark. Okay, but what is this? Oh, it's a boat. Oh, Alligambush. It's an ambushigator. I'm glad you came in when you did, because that alligator crocodile joke is very English, and there's a lot of people in the chat who are like Dutch and Belgian and Swedish, so they've never heard of it before. Not that I don't appreciate all my Seth's European friends, but when they're telling a joke, it's like that. They don't have a clue what's going on. I bit off the alligator's legs. That's a touch. Uh-oh. Go and get something to eat. Even without legs, this alligator is a force to be reckoned with. So there is a rule. Seth does have a rule in chat. It's not a rule, like it's not listed. You should probably add it to the actual chat rules. But if you are going to eat something while you are streaming, you have to tell us. It's that simple. Or at least if you're going to tell us that you're going to eat something. Hello, Piggy. Welcome in. Welcome in. It is me, Hubert, doing the stream, the 100 stream celebration. What's your French-English cat joke? What, is that the one? Let me guess if it's one I've heard before. What happened when the 5 French cats went sailing? Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. Is it that one, or is it like not as bad as that one? I haven't heard that joke for a long time. finding a big barracuda. It's here. See this albino catfish, we're going to eat that because it gives us a mutagen that will be useful later on. It's a variant of that one. Oh, with a swimming race. Well, you have to tell us it now. You have to tell us the variation. You probably tell it better than I do because I was like struggling to remember the joke as I said it. It probably came out.
A nervous influence is communicated to the shark's brain. It recognizes that a potential meal is near.
What is that leading me to? What is this one even? It's a different barracuda. I thought it was leading me to this. You don't tell it any better than I did. Okay. Nervous impulse telling you a potential Bovinoid every time you pass a kebab house. Bovinoid, I understand you're a bit of a cannibal yourself, Bovinoid. While Kizzy and James are in the chat right now are talking about, you know, eating people as people. We know you as a cow, you like to eat people. Which most cows don't, right? Most cows get quite sick if they eat beef. There was like a whole epidemic about it a couple of decades ago.
Unlike the cautious shark, the barracuda is often able to attack. The cigar-like shape of the barracuda is instantly recognizable and unmistakably phallic.
Okay, so that was a really sly way in the river of pulling the barracuda at it, and I appreciate it. I can get behind that. Right? It's like, oh, the barracuda, it's phallic. It looks phallic. So you're just pulling it a bit. Just come out and say it. I appreciate the kind of slyness of it, but like, you can just say the barracuda's a dick. If a cat named 1, 2, 3 and a cat named Un, Deux, Trois have a swimming race, which cat would win? Alright, 1, 2, 3 because Un, Deux, Trois cat sang. Yeah. Okay. That's better than the boat one. That's better than the boat one. Did I say hello to you, Andy? I think I did. I think I said hello to you at the beginning, but hello anyway. Just in case I didn't, it's always good to make sure if you have had this evidence. There's a lot of albino fish. Uh-oh, alligator. We just want to make sure that there's nothing else around, so we can just fight the alligator one. But what I really want is this box. Where is that? So I don't think the alligator is albino.
These scavengers of the sea are vital in cleaning the ocean floors of edible and semi-edible detritus.
Imagine that happening with a shark just flopping up on your boat. Did I get one? No, I didn't. There we go. I'll save the rest for later. We're almost level 8, so. There's the alligators. See, it's come along at the same time as the Barracuda. It's just a little bit unfair. This 2-on-1 just isn't like... Why don't you two fight? Oh, it is an albino alligator. I'm sorry, bro. That was my... It's a level 10 though. I don't think... Especially not with all these other ones around. We're having some soup for dinner. Is it like made with human stock? What's here? What do we want to kill here? Right, so these are crocs. We can probably go back here and do these crocs, but I would like to go forward. What do I need to do to go forward? Oh, it's the apex barracuda. So this is like the apex of this area. So if we kill that, then we are the apex.
Until local police departments settle a dispute over jurisdiction, these two remain a popular attraction for selfie-seeking snorkelers.
Oh, that's really sweet though, isn't it? Like they've been here holding hands this whole time. Long enough to turn into skeletons, you know? Some people would struggle to keep their relationship fresh after that much time. But they look just as in love as they would have done when they were children. So, do we have anything else we can add? But we can level up. We can upgrade the teeth. Which will do what? You release an oh, we can put stun on anything within 2.5 meters. So it's more damage and a bit further stun. Alright. That's any bite, isn't it? On bite. What is in the soup?
It's here in the grotto
is it
that the
bones
shark
of your
can
enemies?
discover the absolute serenity deep
Turned
within
into
her
a broth.
soul.
So I would respect that a lot. Flip. Almost. James is guessing oxtail soup, which it took me a long time when I was little to realize wasn't literal. When people tried to offer me oxtail soup, I would be like, no, because I thought it was literal oxtail. And when I say I mean Seth, because like shark tail soup. Like I'm speaking for Seth, so I need to say that. I am not Seth. This is not Seth putting on a voice, this is... If your enemies are tomatoes, eggplants, lentils and cauliflower, I mean, you know, I think to some people those are like, kind of like enemies. I think, you know, a lot of human children find cauliflower to be an enemy.
The needle-toothed nightmare, the barracuda.
That barracuda looks a bit mutated. They've never made you ill or offended you in any other way, so they're not.
Will eat her own
so it's
young.
not the
So
not
this shark
made from
quite
the bone.
possibly saved the lives of an estimated thousands of baby catfish.
Okay, so if I kill this barracuda, I'm going to save the lives of all the catfish that I already ate myself. It's level 10. Quite high. But it looks like he's stuck. I think he's got stuck on the terrain, so this is going to be a good cheesy fight, and we're just going to go. Unless we bite him free.
One must be quick to dodge the savage slash of the Barracuda's underbite.
You know, Bovinoid, when someone receives
No
an
one
offensive
knows how
eggplant, it's
long
not
a
the
shark can
eggplant's
live out of
fault,
water. If
it's
this
the
one
person
doesn't
who sent the
return to the
eggplant.
sea, she'll
So
eventually
you
find
can't
out.
blame the eggplant. Eggplants don't harass people. They don't harass people. I'm sorry, did I miss James talking about eating Bovinoid's ass? Almost got it. I might have to eat this catfish. This turtle. Let's get some of that back. Oh, I see, oxtail. Like bovinoid ass.
Barracuda. While most recognize it as the title of a classic rock radio staple, did you know that it's also a fish? Well, it's true.
Barracuda is a song and a fish. How many people can say they are a song and a fish? Right? Like, you know, Seth is not a song or a fish. So, right, I've got a bone upgrade. So we're gonna go back to my cave and upgrade my bone. Not when it was a picture of a real eggplant. Yeah, you know, most offensive eggplants are actually just a cartoon emoji. How do I do the bone upgrade? It just told me I had a bone upgrade. See, now that's a cute eggplant, Bovinoid. That's not an offensive eggplant. Look at it. It's just having a good time, just being a dancer. Oh, I see, like bone teeth. So it's bioelectric teeth or bone teeth. 5% thrash damage, 12% bolt. But oh, okay. So that's good against if I need to take down some humans in their boats. Then we want to use that. I don't know. I like the bioelectric. What do they look like? Oh, those are some ugly chompers. Okay, these are cute. These are okay. But those are some ugly chompers. We'll keep this one for now. Can I upgrade this? What would upgrading this do? Increases the amount of nutrients you get. So if I upgrade it, does it do it even more? It does. It's always a good investment, right? If you are playing a game that lets you spend some of your experience on something that gives you more experience over time, like, you're kind of silly not to do it, you know? If you can afford to. Let's upgrade the sonar a bit. Okay, don't have enough to free up. Can I upgrade the jaw anymore? No. Alright, so what's the main quest now? Looks like there isn't one. So we just need to keep... Wait, Crawfish Bay? Dead Horse Lake. Oh, that's all the way back here. Okay, so now I can go into this area, which I hadn't been to before. No, I can't, because that's Great Elder. How do I get into here? Through this channel. So I want to go left. Just go west. Yeah, those bone teeth show, you know, because we don't have bones. Well, we sort of do, but not like really. Bones are inconvenient, right? Like, how many humans just break their bones? You just, like, slip a little bit and you can break it, especially when you're old. Like, when Seth was crouching down to say hello on the camera, I was legitimately concerned he was going to break a hip because he's old, you know, and he had to bend down. So, like, bones are just, like, they get in the way. Cartilage is also, it's lighter than a bone and it's more flexible. So even with, you know, the fact that it mends quicker, it's less likely to break. I'm gonna mark that one. I'm gonna come and see what it's gotta eat 8 of them. Not even all of them. Take a bite out of organized crime. This one, is it? A patrol boat? Okay, we'll get that in a minute. That's why you have to stretch. Is it for your bones? You have to stretch your bones. And if you stretch your bones, do they get bigger? Like, I could just, you know, I live
Over
with
the course of a bull shark's
I
life,
live with Seth.
it will ingest
Like,
quite a
I
broad
could've,
assortment
you know,
of flotsam and jetsam.
For a long time, I could have been asking these questions myself. But considering humans have been asking me questions about the ocean and being a shark, I thought I would ask questions back. So, like, when you stretch, that's for your bones. And do your bones get bigger when you stretch? Like, is that why some humans are really short? Because they haven't stretched, they don't stretch enough, and their bones are still small.
Handyman special overlooking breathtaking panoramic lake views. Open living with vintage appeal. Call Deborah.
I think these are homeless. Stretching is good for anything. Wait, so like, what? So when you're stretching, it's more for muscles and ligaments, but they're fused. So it doesn't make your bones bigger. What are you screaming about? I hadn't even bitten you yet. Now I have. Now you can scream. Humans are short when they don't have enough potholes in their roads. I still need 2 more humans in this area. I was told there were delicious humans in my area and advert came up. So how does being, like... So is that because if there are potholes in your road, if there are lots of potholes in your roads, you have to grow more so you can step over them or step out of them if you fall in them? Is that why? There should be more humans here. Maybe I'll come back. Let's go and eat this boat. Oh, there's like a little bit of land there. Where's the boat? The boat is over there. There's your Creepers jump scare, Mr. James Ether. I hope you liked it. Look, all I'm doing is redecorating your boat. I thought it needed to be red. Another barracuda, I don't know that. Oh. So the boat's still there, we want to destroy it. Just because. There we go. There's some boxer nutrients on that island. In the island, it's in this bit.
This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination.
Sneak up on it for a minute. Dietary discretion is, I don't even know. Now we can, you know, it's not easy, but we can kill the alligators. I don't think I can get out of here anyway. I'm going back up, right? Sorry, like it's a swimmer, but rather than a runner. But like I think, because you know, most of you I think is watching, so I think I should just turn around to a little bit more familiar. Okay, what else do we need to do? I'm going to turn around and try and come down this passageway here. Oh, that's a moment to pause the game. If I mark that, so that means I will know the general direction to go. Cliffhanger, or as we say in the ocean, a trench hanger. You don't really have this in the ocean. Some people say reef hanger, but you know, the trench is deeper and more like you don't really know what's down there. That's two. You've heard a shark sneeze twice now. After probably having never heard a shark sneeze before. No, you shouldn't hang on a reef. You should leave the reef alone. If you're a human, you should leave the reef alone. You can look at it, but just don't touch it. There are a lot of things living there. Bubbles! My God. It's a healthy alligator. It's normally just fine. Where's your two buddies and their barracudas, you know? It's funny, now that I'm bigger and stronger and tougher, it's like some of them must be just scared and not like coming out. So there's a big scary shark. Alright, we're going over here. Mouth like a sewer. That this one. A legendary guy. I'm gonna leave that. Explore. See what's right here. So I'm happy to answer any more, like, if you've got any more, if you want any more gossip on any sea creatures or any more questions about being a shark in real life, not in like games or movies. I'm happy to answer. Have I ever met any sea snakes? I have not met a sea snake. I actually have not met a sea snakes, and I hear they're actually quite nice. You know, like, I know humans have like a thing with the word snake in English at least. I don't know if it translates into other languages, but I think it does in some. Where like, if a person is a snake, that person is like bad and mistrustful and things, and it comes from like something to do with snakes. Like, there was a famous snake a long time ago that stole an apple or something, you know? And that
Golden
makes,
Shores was built as vacation residences for wealthy out-of-towners.
I don't know.
With spectacular ocean views, private
for
beach
us,
access, and a gate
sea
to keep out
snakes
the
are like,
locals.
I've been told, I've never met one, but I've been told they're some of the nicest sea creatures within the world. We think I can breach high enough to get that. I don't think I can yet. We can try it though. Not quite. That's fine. You can come back. It's like quite open. You know, there's this all these areas, but they're open there. So you can just come back. A lot of police tape here. And what do I think is actually, you know, what so like behaves like a cat? Like is, you know, do you know some sharks like I actually think sharks could be like, you know, we're not catfish, but we're playful, you know, we're independent, but we do like a cuddle sometimes, you know. And we do like to, you know, just playfully bite and slap with like a cat. I think we are. I think sharks are the cats are the Miliki, that's your cat, isn't it? The cat that lives with you is Sorry, I apologize, Minky. I didn't mean to imply that you are not your own being. Is there nothing for me to do here? Do I need to still do some stuff elsewhere before it gives me the objectives in here? I need to be an adult to go in there. This is adults. What do you think's in there? If only adults are allowed in. There's like naked fish. Or maybe there's some manatees in there that are still doing the mermaid thing. Weirdos. Like, I really can't stress enough how weird it was to do that. Heretic M, hello. Do you know we can? We actually can. Hello, I'm Hubert, and not sure if we've met, but Seth has told me about you. This is my stream. You know, normally I'm behind Seth, and
no one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach.
But actually,
it's truly the
you think there's melons in there for the adults? Okay. Is melons? Are only adults allowed melons? Like, I've seen melons, like the big green things that are red on the inside, right? But no, I can absolutely tell you, Harry, that when I go in the ocean, I do see these, like, you know, this, what level they are, and the little color next to them to tell me what kind of nutrients I get from them. I mean, it's not quite so literal, right? This has been represented for humans to understand it. But, so we don't see it literally as that, but we do kind of see it. It is a thing. You know? It's just not quite so literal. Like, it would be difficult to describe to you how it actually does represent it, manifest itself to our brains, because it's a kind of, you know, this is a good enough representation for people to understand, but it's just more like this extra sense.
Despite the catfish's highly developed auditory system, lab tests revealed they still prefer
trying to describe color to a blind person. You know? How are you anyway, Harry? Have you had a good weekend? Is Monday treating you well? A good start? There aren't any actual objectives in here. There's like the collectibles and stuff. So if we probably want to come back here. We can come back and eat the people.
The peace of the grotto enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and effectiveness.
I have been giving, if you're coming in late or later than, you know, than other people, I've been giving some insights like that into sea creatures and the life of a shark. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get Seth to edit it to make like a supercut of all the shark facts and sea creature stuff, and then you can share that with me. So if anyone missed it, or if anyone just wants it all there in like a handy, you know, if you need to revise for your test on sharks and sea creatures, it'll be there for you. What am I killing here? An alligator. You're doing what you always do, Pinky. You're trying to take over the world. But Seth, I'm not Pinky, and Seth isn't Pinky. Kizzy is Pinky. So we do have Pinky here. There's a lot of alligators here for me to like go after a boss alligator. There's a lot of alligators in the area. But you are trying to take over the world, Heretic. It's good to hear. More people need to try and take over the world. And just promise me that when you get further in your attempt at world domination and the government sends a spy after you, right, don't just tie him up and tell him your plan and then walk away and hope that when you come back he'll be dead. Right? Just shoot him. Okay. It's like so many evil geniuses just make that mistake. Right, I'm gonna mark this on the map just to make sure. So it's this one. I just split. I think it was like that. Up here. There it is. It's a level 15. What am I? 10? 8? These are the shark hunters. These are like the worst people in the world. Where are you? Do I have to wait for them to come out? Cheers for the advice. We can discuss further world domination plans in a couple of months. Okay. Yes. Hubert, you're playing a great white shark in this game, but what are your other favorite kinds of sharks? Okay. You see, there's Kizzy being Pinky, but Seth and Harry, I don't think Hubert would do very well on a vegan diet. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Kizzy? You are, because I don't think I would do very well on a vegan diet either. So, what are my favorite kinds of sharks? So we're actually playing a bull shark. I tell you, I like hammerhead sharks. They're very useful. If you know, when you go to IKEA and buy your flat pack furniture for your underwater grotto, a hammerhead shark is useful to have around, you know. They're very good at DIY. But it's not what you think, right? It's not because they've got a hammer for a head, it's just they know exactly how to use a screwdriver. And most sea creatures don't know how to use a screwdriver. So I appreciate hammerhead sharks. Obviously reef sharks, but you know, that's a little bit, you know, self-indulgent because I am a reef shark. I am a black tip reef shark, so, you know, saying, oh yeah, I like reef sharks, it's like a human saying, oh yeah, I like humans. I'm not sure about taking on that level 15 alligator, but we can go back to the first area and take on these alligators. We'll do that. And we'll see if we can kill both of them before the end of the stream, because it's almost there. I can't fast travel because I'm in a fight. Uh-oh, the 15 is coming. Swim away. What are you locked onto? My grotto over here. Still in combat. Why? Surely I'm away. Nope. Bovinoid eats vegans all the time. The true vegan diet. What's this here? A landmark. It won't tell me what it is though. So we need to find a little signpost here somewhere. If I mark it on the map, track it, and we get more of an idea. It will only show on the compass at the top, and it shows in yellow, which is not helpful with this color of ocean areas.
The artist spent 16 years building this sculpture out of trash pulled from the lake, only to have it thrown back in the lake by intoxicated locals.
That's kind of ironic. Going that song. that song full of things that aren't really ironic. So there's something we can kill here. What is it? Nuclear option. Okay. Is it radioactive, man? Or whatever. What was that one in Superman 3? That was like when they tried to make their own Superman out of nuclear. Was that Superman 3 or was that Superman 4? Is this tour boat? It's the tour boat. So wait, is this a fucking shark hunting tour? Oh, I am not happy. I'm not happy. Yeah, you scream. You're coming out. It can't be a shark hunting tour. There's no other sharks here. It's just a hunting tour with like automatic rifles to hunt fish that can't come back. Which I am now going to eat. But that's because I need to survive. They're just, you know, just shooting automatic rifles at fish for fun. Where's something to eat to heal myself? There's a grate over there. It's quite difficult with the this tiered system to like get on it. Okay. So they eat them before they drown. But that's the thing you can do in this game. I just remembered, like, you can grab them in your mouth and then just drown them. You just bring them down, and they can't breathe underwater, so they're just gonna drown. See, slowly, and she's gone. It's quite fun. Can I smash that one? Add-on. I'm still a team. Okay. Alright, so I can teleport over here now, and we will finish the stream by killing a... No, why? I'm not still in combat. What are you talking about? One moment. Why? I'm not in combat, because they're dead. How about now?
A quiet space is the ideal stage for the shark to meditate and harness her pure potentiality.
We're going to kill this mini-boss, and then that will be it for today. That's a level 15 as well. Let's try it. Do we think they've leveled up because I've leveled up? Uh-oh. Okay, we're probably not going to do this one. Let's try this one. what's
The
in
predatory
the cache
scavenger is
stuff.
often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor.
Coming around here. Oh, that's a level 15 as well. That's just rude. We'll try these over here. You know, one of them was a 15, but the other one, this one might not be. As well, are we level 10? I can't see my level.
Here, it's difficult to miss humans' impact on the natural world.
But let's see about this one. If there aren't loads of them there. No, that's level 15 too. Okay, we're gonna finish on eating people down here. That's what we'll finish on. It's like a cheese board at the end of the meal. Alright, these aren't the right humans to be eaten. They need to be all the way over there. They were still tasty. As tempting as it is
Hunting
to
bull
stay up
sharks
here,
was
but
made illegal in 1997. Many shark hunters get around the rule by not killing them.
many hunters get around the rule by not caring. That's
Shark situation. Let's move.
You're in my house now, bitch. I like that you appreciate the flips. That's a lot of hunters. Okay.
Free recipes are available upon request from the Gulf Coast Fisheries Association in their pamphlet, 8 Ways to Prepare Bull Shark.
But you know what? If I ever meet this Demeter, I'm gonna eat him. I don't normally eat people, but you know. it for the 100 follower special, starring yours truly, Hubert. On Wednesday, it will be Seth again. I know, I'm sorry, but it'll be Seth again on Wednesday. He will be doing Octopath Traveler at 5 p.m. GMT. And he will be now able to use his new capture card. We didn't use it today because he's waiting for a camera, because this PS camera we're using only goes in the PlayStation. It doesn't go in the laptop. It doesn't work. I mean, maybe if he downloads some third-party stuff, but that's a bit risky. So he's ordered a new camera that will then he can just completely stream. So the benefits there are going to be possibly more fancy stuff he can do with OBS than he can with what he has at the moment, and also higher resolution because we're streaming at 720. So it'll be at 1080 at least when streaming through the capture card. So that'll be nicer for you. And also, when alerts come up, Seth will be better, easier to see and hear them if we're doing through OBS as well. So it's going to just be better. It's just going to be better streams all around for Seth and for you as the viewers. So thank you all very much for watching. Thank you, Mr. James Ether and Bovanoid and Enceladus for being lovely moderators. And thank you to Book Hobbit, Mike, Kizzy, and Mr. James Ether for using your channel voice. And thank you to Chop the Tomato for the 15 stream streak. It was very nice of you. And thank you all for coming in. And yeah, thank you for the congratulations on the 100. I mean, I take most of the credit, right? Seth thinks it's him, but we all know that if I was the streamer instead of Seth, we would be partner bound by now. But it's a little bit easier because Seth can emote with his face, which I can't do. So it's that little bit nicer, I guess, for you to see emotions on a face instead of the blank stare. But as cute as my face is, So thank you all for coming in again, and we are going to raid out. Now, don't do a raid message. Don't do the exclamation mark raid message for the raid, because we're going to do something different. Okay, we are going to raid into. We haven't raided Missy for a while. We're going to raid Sinful Missy, who is doing something with zombies, but at the moment it's words on stream. But we're going to raid there, and for the raid message, we are going to say, shark attack. And then if you are a subscriber, you can use me. So there is, if you are a subscriber, you can do shark attack with the Huberts, and if you're not, you can do shark attack without the Huberts. So you can copy whichever one you can do. And I'll see you over in Missy's stream. Missy has lovely cow emotes, which I think Bovanoid appreciates as well. So thank you again, and we will see you next time. Bye.